Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Hey, what's up? It's the new guy, Albo American. I'm back with another story. It's the hangars again. But today, something different happened. I got to be part of a mission that went a direction nobody expected. And in that mission, we got to destroy a Polaris. So this was a mission like our regulars. Running hangars, getting ships, getting equipment for ships. You know, the normal. And in that, we tend to avoid other crews, okay? The JS500 was an exception, it's not the norm. We tend to find that if a hangar is taken, we'll avoid it and leave that to that crew. And maybe it's a bit naive, but we have the expectation of reciprocity when it comes to leaving people alone in their hangars. Well, today, that of course wasn't the case. We had noticed a Polaris that was in the area for quite some time, long before the hangars were opening. We figured he was casing out hangars, you know, for his crew. Same thing we're doing, we're just checking things out. We left him alone, we didn't bother him. Wherever he was, we went somewhere else. Fine, everything's going well. Hangars start opening up, we get a hangar, they have a hangar. But for some reason, the Polaris decides that he wants to come over to our hangar and start destroying our ships. And when you start a war with us, with our crew, well, then war you'll have. So I'm not going to waste a lot of time with theatrics and, you know, drama. I'm going to get straight to the story. We go outside the hangar and we find our ship's destroyed. We knew this already from comms. It was communicated that that happened. We come outside to the Polaris, sort of standing guard there. We have Car Scooby. He's flying around doing distractions with his ship, shooting at the Polaris. I think he's in a light fighter, so he's not really doing anything. He's just keeping the guys distracted because the ship is manned. And he did that because the crew on board jumped into turrets and they were going to shoot at Zombie. Zombie is on board and he's going around killing everybody on board. After we cleared the hangar and did our part inside the hangar, claiming our ships and getting our parts, decided to go outside and give some backup to them. So I start flying over to the Polaris EVA because I don't have a ship, because Mr. Polaris decided that my parked ship was somehow an inconvenience to him, even though he wasn't over here doing anything other than, well, griefing us. And so I said, let me go on board and grief him back a little bit. Our team, and I don't think we're unique in this, our team has good coordination. So as you can see in a second here, Car Scooby's going to stop shooting because I communicate to him that I don't want to get lit up. And I get close to the ship and I want to try and find a way in. Now, I'm not familiar with the Polaris. Like I said, I'm a newbie. And so I end up flying around outside the Polaris looking for a way in. And I decide to hop on comms since we're communicating and I don't want to just jump in with a newbie question. How do I get inside the ship? I fly around for a bit when I can't find the entrance, and then I call in and I say, hey, I need to know where the entrance is. And eventually I find the entrance to the ship and I join Zombie on board the ship. So it turns out by the time I arrived, all the hard work was already done. Zombies killed a bunch of guys, took the bridge, put the ship on self-destruct, and now both of us are trying to figure out how to get off this ship. The doors won't work. Maybe there's some sort of central locking system in the captain's bridge, you know, at the captain's seat that locks the doors, and we can't get out. So we're freaking out now, like, bro, we gotta get out of here. Zombie's like, man, I set self-destruct, we gotta run. And I'm just like, okay, let's go out of this thing, because I know this works, because I actually found a Polaris that was damaged, and when I pressed this button, the side doors open. But of course, today, the driver decided to put the master lock on, and like kids in the back seat, you know, with the child lock, we can't get out. So we start heading logically back to the back of the ship. I mean, at least to me, the ship is, you know, logically built. The hangar's in the back of the ship, so I go to the back of the ship, and it turns out to be the right move, albeit a little bit too late. So I get to the hangar and I see the ship, and I'm like, a sigh of relief comes over me. I'm gonna make it. And I didn't make it. It was like the ship was booby trapped or something. Like, if you touch this fighter jet, it's gonna blow up. Ran out of time. Sad times. I had some like nice stuff in my backpack too. It wasn't spectacular, but stuff I wanted. And I didn't go back for my body, so yeah. It is what it is. That's the game, isn't it? Alright guys, I guess I'll see you guys in the verse.